like Chairman a lot, but he doesn't get much credit. Are we
So
rolling?
we're rolling, yeah.
Oh,
We have the sound, so you can.
Oh, there's the players. Who do we have? Lothar and LYNESSA.
LYNESSA, I think he's from France. Yeah, France. Yeah, they said he did pretty well, so this is pretty much the most
he must have. This is a round of 8. Look, we have casting. Whoa, who's that?
It's.
Why are you casting? What happened?
Oh wow, Reynad.
Well,
we have him here.
Get that thing closer to you there.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Well, I played some wonderfully fun games of competitive Hearthstone, in which I played Hunter and then drew 16 cards.
Okay, this sound is annoying. Wait a second, I need to fix this.
Yeah, pretty much played Hunter in game 1. Drew 16 cards, no Unleash the Hounds, lost because of it. Game 2, I played Miracle Rogue, drew 16 cards, no gadgets in Auctioneer, so I lost. And that's the problem with playing decks like that, you know.
Well, I believe both the players before us have drawn Unleash the Cards in the first half of their deck, and there they are.
That is the right way to play it. That was my misplay.
All right.
Lesson learned.
All right. Well, I think they're ready. I think they're just waiting on us. So why don't we get started?
Okay. So now maybe I just turned the in-game sound lower because LYNESSA was just.
Oh, good. It doesn't sound like gunshots anymore.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you can.
It does look like we have one Unleash the Hounds at least.
Yeah, we will.
This man's a professional.
Oh, there it is.
Of course.
Why didn't you play like that?
Are you kidding me? So much skill. Reynad, get out of here, man.
Actually, one of the games that we casted, it was against the Miracle Rogue, and the game ended with the Miracle Rogue at like 10 life and 2 Unleash the Hounds in hand, with no creatures played in the last 2 turns.
That was versus Reynad,
Oh, was it?
Yeah, Reynad was trolling him with no minions.
Yeah, that was good.
If you draw gadgets in, you can do that and still win. But yeah, it's it looks like he's gonna consider keeping Kodo. I mean, it's a really good card against Druid.
It looks like he's considering keeping Lore, which pretty much reveals that it's a ramp deck. So it's a ramp deck with Savage Roar.
That's interesting. Maybe he really thinks the life gain's important.
And your favorite card.
Yeah, that's gonna
Timberwolfie.
It's gonna do a lot for him. It's got that nice sparkly effect that he can look at for 7 turns while it sits in his hand.
So Kripp, if you go for the button, we can have in-game sound louder.
Yeah, but I don't.
You don't want that.
There's a lot of buttons there, man. Okay. That looks intimidating.
So it's the one with the green thing that's in the middle, and you can do it higher a bit. Yeah, that one, bro. Yeah, hell, you have it. You're such a pro.
Okay.
Okay, we have some in-game sound, I guess.
You want more?
Yeah, it has to be to the max so you can hear something.
I should have mentioned that. All right.
Okay. Okay. This is a bit loud, I think. Maybe a bit lower. It has some.
Is there a way to mute it?
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, you could just not have your headphones on, and you we just hear each other.
There's an Innervate Harvest Golem.
It's a strong play against Hunter.
Is it going second though? Like going second Innervate Harvest Golem? Is that still that strong?
Yeah, it's still good. It depends on like what else is in his hand. If it doesn't mess with his curve, then yeah. Most Hunters have a really tough time getting rid of it because 3 toughness is like the magic number, and most people don't play Eaglehorn Bow, which is like one of the only efficient ways to deal with it.
Well, and even then, it's not that efficient if you can't kill the other part quickly.
What happened?
Okay.
Well, the voices again, or just the background noise from the stream?
It's life, man.
Yeah.
This is what it takes for
I think you guys are getting trolled, actually.
Yeah. It's a pretty good bet. But man, I don't even care anymore. Seriously.
I like that. This is what it takes to get a 40K viewer stream on Twitch.
Yeah.
Kripp with some buttons.
Oh man, this thing is sweet.
Yeah, he's having the time of his life with that remote.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. That scene switch? That was me.
Pro, totally. I taught you everything you know, Kripp.
I actually don't think you did. I think I taught myself, but I think we have proof of that earlier in the stream.
Yeah. You're
Turn 2 Power of the Wild. He's got like
learning as we go. Let's see what.
I mean, this is a good board, but you can probably afford to take some damage on a Hunter before you draw the rest of your deck with Buzzard Unleash, I'd imagine.
Yeah, if I'm Lothar, I think you have to play Crocolisk here, and whether he trades with the 3-2 or not, I think you're happy. And then next turn, I would actually Leroy into the Harvest Golem to set up the following Buzzard.
Okay, well, he did that. Let's see the response here.
Oh man, that's such a sick draw. Well, It's good and it's bad for him. Well, not bad. There's so many options here. He's just gonna go with the Wrath play. Yeah, what this is gonna do is, it means he has more pressure on the board, but he does have that extra Power of the Wild token that he has alive now, instead of trading it off, so that's gonna make Lothar's Unleash a lot better.
This deck looks pretty similar to what I've seen from Strifecrow. It seems to be like a token type of druid.
Yeah, well, I think this... I think LYNESSA's deck is just straight up token druid, whereas Strifecrow's is a...
the Watcher token?
It's Watcher token, yeah, it's like a hybrid. It's basically like change Yeti for Violet Teacher, and yeah. Really good deck, though.
I think he's still in the tournament, so that's...
Strifecrow? Yeah, honestly,
itself.
my money is on Strifecrow for winning the event, yeah.
Okay.
His deck doesn't need to draw Unleash the Hounds. He's a very good, like one of the best players in the world, and yeah, Druid's just really solid against everything, and he has probably the best build of it. So
we'll have to see.
Yeah, Lothar's doing good too, though.
So what do you do here? You really think you'd Leroy?
Yeah, absolutely. If you're gonna play that card in your Hunter deck, you have to man up and like play it when you need to. This is the best opportunity. Like, how else is he planning on dealing with the Harvest Golem?
I think what he's thinking of is if he has one Power of the Wild, maybe he has two, and he hasn't given him a chance to play the second one yet.
You're kind of okay with that though, because he has Timberwolf, so you can like, even if he wants to like buff his creatures, he can kill them off, and if he wants to make another 3/2, you can also kill that off.
Okay.
Most people don't make that Leroy play though.
I don't think he's gonna make that one.
Yeah. See, it's like, I disagree with that, but he's pretty far behind now.
What do you do in this game if the Druid doesn't play anything anymore?
Die violently, usually is the plan.
Okay.
Yeah. Like the mid-range Hunter deck can't afford to just hero power on turn 4 and do nothing else. He's basically banking on his opponent misplaying.
Oh no, that's not
happened.
good.
Okay. Well, this might work out.
These games.
Yeah. This is why you play Druid, man.
Okay. So do you actually need cards here? Like, do you go for the Buzzard or the Hyena? Obviously, the Hyena will suck because he has double Keeper. But what do you do in this position?
I would Buzzard. Just draw a bunch of cards and hope to not die over the course of the game. Like, this basically, like, just drawing 3 cards here means that Lothar has inevitability. Like, he's gonna win this game if it goes long. So now his whole strategy is just don't get killed randomly.
Okay.
And, I mean, Explosive Trap's gonna be good against Savage Roar. I'd probably make the same play. Because if you make the Hyena play, you're kind of like, you're gonna trade the board off, right? So you're probably not drawing a bunch of cards off Buzzard later on. Might as well just do it now.
So what do you do here? You probably Timberwolf the draw.
Yeah, I think you have to Timberwolf.
And then obviously you kill the Panther, but with the others, do you kill the Squire?
You can kind of expect a swipe usually. I might even kill the front half of Harvest Golem. It's a tough call actually. Maybe you just go face. Hope he doesn't have swipe.
The thing is, at 17 life, if you leave just the Harvest Golem up completely, you'd take less damage than if you kill the first half.
That's true.
And if prolonging the game is what you need to do, that is the play to make it happen.
That might be, yeah. He can also, I guess, like if he leaves Harvest Golem alive, then he can set up the Stone Disc board plus Houndmaster play next turn. Which is pretty strong, I guess. I kind of like hitting him in the face though, because that's basically only bad against swipe, right? So if his opponent's committed to swiping next turn, Lothar goes down to single digits, which is, or like 10 or whatever, which sucks, but he gets to play high main.
Oh my. What is that?
It's a lot of damage.
So Savage Roar is 6 apiece, so he's got 3 plus 12. Oh, not bad.
Plus 1, right?
No.
Or actually, no. 15.
But,
he's not going to do it, though.
Oh, why not?
Next turn it's lethal.
Yeah, but you can do that and then just kill him with Keeper next turn. How's a Hunter going to gain life or do 27?
Well, he's at 17, right? So if you 12 hit, or no,
3
it's 15.
plus 12.
It's 15.
Yeah, you get him to 2.
Yeah, you should have done that actually. My bad. I missed it. The math. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was the play. Put him to 2. And Hunter shouldn't have any outs. But I mean, yeah, this can work as well. I mean, this way you're assuming your opponent doesn't have a second Unleash the Hounds, but
he has Explosive Trap.
Yeah.
You can Leroy down the Keeper and Explosive Trap.
This is a pretty bad place.
Yeah,
No
I mean,
matter
Like
how you do it.
that actually like is like almost a game throw. Like he might not lose, but he gave up a certain win in my book.
He absolutely did. And I mean, Lothar also kind of threw this as well on turn 4 when
With
he
the
didn't play
Leroy?
anything. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I mean, now he has, you know, a million cards in hand. He's never gonna have time to play this Leroy. He's just gonna die with it in hand. And that's like, that's the thing with the mid-range hunter deck. You just gotta be playing stuff the whole time. It's so hard to run out of cards with it.
Well, this is a big turn for him.
Well, we know that if he doesn't
He
explosive,
has
he's dead.
to play the explosive, yeah.
But does he know that?
Definitely.
He might think taunting up is good enough, which we know it's not. The best play, I think, is Leroying down the 2/4 and explosiving.
This could maybe work too.
And kill command. Okay.
It's actually good. Alright.
Good-ish. Oh, okay.
Oh, well.
Well, that's some more damage.
I think here you just silence the hyena. Because with 2 savage drawers, you just need like creatures on board, don't you?
You trade after you silence?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hero power.
If he makes the double savage drawer play now, he has lethal next turn. Druid of the Claw, I guess.
Wow.
Okay.
Alright. Is he gonna go with that play?
I think that's a fair play considering what's happened because the last keeper took a kill command. I mean,
Yeah.
that's pretty good value.
Oh yeah, definitely. Lets him keep half a Harvest Golem alive. I mean, Drew Unleash, that's one of the good answers he could have had for, Lothar could have had for Harvest Golem.
Well, he has the Leroy Unleash, but
It's not enough.
yeah,
Not
it's
even close.
very far
He's
from
gonna
enough.
die next turn.
He's not necessarily gonna die next turn.
For...
Yeah, he is.
No, I
if
mean
he
explosive
leave-
trap stops the burst.
Yeah, but if he does Leroy Unleash, he doesn't have mana for explosive.
Yeah.
If you Leroy Unleash, though, you can trade off the whole board. You can kill everything. Or actually... yeah.
Not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. It is everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leroy Unleash does clear the board.
If the board's clear, the Savage Drawers aren't as dangerous. But I mean, it's really hard to put your opponent on double Savage Drawer.
Can you ever put your opponent on double savage draw?
You can, but it'll usually lose you more games than it wins.
You'd really put your opponent on double savage draw? I've never
I would not
actually
do
seen
it.
that.
No, I would never
So
do
he's
it.
not going for
Not
the
unless
Leroy.
I'm super far ahead and it's like free to play around.
Like when his opponent has lethal for double savage roar, I'm just gonna look at Lothar. I want to see his reaction to it.
Lothar must feel more comfortable with his deck now. He was earlier in the day. He was taking a really long time, like every turn. Now he just feels more confident with his plays, which is good.
You can do druid and charge savage roar next turn.
Yeah.
So maybe you just do a defensive savage drawer with a squire this turn.
There's actually a lot of ways to play this turn. I would just put the dudes into play.
Where shall I start?
Okay, I guess that's one way of doing it.
Okay.
I mean, he really only needs one of his guys to live, you know, assuming
Yeah.
Lothar doesn't have a taunt. But he has a second Houndmaster. I'm sure he'll set that up.
Well, even if he just hero powers and savage roars, he kills him in 2 turns. If he doesn't
Yeah.
do any more taunts or anything like that. And obviously, even with a board clear.
I mean the taunts in the hunter deck are the houndmasters and the mishas.
Yep.
Yeah, well, he still has one Houndmaster.
Yeah, but he has to play houndmaster I think this turn to deal with that board. So he can't really play it on like a high main.
On
So-
the Crocolisk, but I
Yeah,
don't
so
know.
I'm saying just his turns in general are just
Yeah.
limited at this point. One more play that he has is trading the Houndmaster for the Panther and dropping an explosive with a high main.
that's...
I think that's actually the best play, but that's not happening right now.
He dies to that, I think.
No, because the explosive kills the Harvest Golem as it attacks.
Yeah, he gets another turn, you're right.
Explosive is actually really bad here. Hero power doesn't do much. 22 to 20 is not really anything at this point. I think you track. Yep. And I think you track again.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think if you're gonna track, he should have thought his whole turn out first and then started with the tracking. Maybe it would have affected his play. But I would just play trap there, get it out of my hand. It's gonna be really tough for Lothar to come back from this though. Like he's yeah, double Savage Roar draw is just, he put off killing Lothar for a few turns, but it's gonna be really tough with just a lack of taunts and life gain to get back in a winning position.
Kodo's not bad.
And Kodo's sweet. That's like my favorite card in Paladin.
Gets the kill command. Actually, he does have pretty close to a surprise kill. Oh, let's see the draw. This is relevant. No. Oh, he's dead. Oh, right. Of
He
course.
did double one. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Where's that reaction at?
like, okay. Double Savage Roar.
Oh, he's looking at his opponent. He's like, "Are you serious? Did that just happen? Double Savage Roar?"
So we know that Lothar has a rogue to play against eventual hunters, but what will he use against this druid?
We might see a third deck out of him. I don't think that Rogue is exactly what you want to be playing.
Well, I think his third deck is also a druid, so we might see a mirror match.
And Druid Mirror is usually the deck that's faster at getting on the board, is a little better.
Looks like they're yeah, Lothar's deciding on what he wants to play here. So
It's got to feel good when you're a Lynessa, if Lothar doesn't feel very confident in either of his decks beating Token Druid. Like, Token Druid's one of those decks that can really beat anything. It's like pretty consistent because it's a Druid, and it plays cards like Leroy and Savage Roar for winning you the games that you have no business winning, which is hallmark of a good deck.
Does the typical Token Druid play double Savage Roar?
Actually, yeah. They usually play 2 Savage Roar, 1 Force of Nature, I think.
I think I've seen that variation, but it was quite some time ago.
Yeah. I play 4 combo pieces in Watcher Druid, but I don't know if that's really common. There's like so few people working on Druid. It's
Okay, and
looks like
Lothar
Lothar
seems
has
to have
chosen the rogue.
He decided for something. The rogue. Okay, let's see. Okay, we see some of Nessa's chat
Oh man.
for some reason. Some French dudes are wishing him luck.
Yep.
So this is a tempo rogue, not Miracle.
Yeah. We saw this deck when he lost. He managed to come back, winning twice with his rogue.
It's too bad he doesn't have coin though. This deck is really reliant on that.
Yeah. Lynessa mulliganing his full hand. Let's
That's
see
a
what
real
he gets.
gamble, I think. Oh, paid
Well,
off.
that worked out pretty well for him.
Pretty well indeed.
Lothar keeping his entire hand.
I guess it makes sense that you put back power. The
Oh,
wall.
wow.
Oh my.
Wow.
That doesn't matter. Lothar's just gonna hero power it. But yeah, that could be.
Is he?
Yeah,
well,
absolutely.
is he? Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I know that
That's-
against like Watcher Druid and Control Druid, Rogue usually has a pretty tough time just because most of them don't play Assassinate, so getting through the big taunt creatures is usually pretty tough.
Is he gonna hero power this one too? That's the question.
Oh yeah, maybe he'll just kill off
Kill the other one, yeah. Wow.
That would be pretty sick. I mean, a Rogue doesn't play Silence. That's... Yeah, if he attacks the 1/1 rather than the bubble here.
If he attacks the bubble,
Yeah.
I would be so surprised. I wouldn't. I don't know if anyone.
I would
think
give
about
him
it,
maybe
but
1 and 3 to hit the bubble here, because he knows the deck runs the.
the Blood Knight.
Yeah, most people just play the same carbon copy, like 30 cards, and they do play 1 Blood Knight.
Yeah.
Oh. Now this game got real tough for
Out of
Lothar.
hand a bit, yeah. Lynessa must be pretty happy now. playing a 6/6 dude. He's thinking about it. Should I do it? Should I do it?
What if he doesn't? How sick is that? Like,
He doesn't.
what if he Wrath coined hero powers? It'd be unreal.
No.
Okay. I don't know, man. I've seen crazier plays today.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Well, I saw Gypsy pulling off some crazy stunts, but
The people's
other than that,
champion, man.
nothing really out of the ordinary, man. Well, your play, I think so far the play of the day was the one with your hunter
Yeah.
with the 17.
Yeah, that was.
There
Yeah,
are
that was
there are
sick.
threads on Reddit about that, man. Seriously.
Yeah. That's funny.
So Lothar is not happy.
Yeah. When you get
That's the
blood
understatement
knighted
of
on
the day.
turn 3.
The understatement of the day. He's
Yeah,
not
turn
happy.
3, 6/6. He doesn't even get bananas. What is he gonna do with this? Like, you guys just gotta draw sap and pray, I guess.
Nah, I think you Argus up here. Argus, take out the squire.
You can kill it the hard way. I mean, it's not pretty, but it goes down. I'd probably take a hit, play Blood Mage, and kill him next turn.
He's going for it, yeah.
Yeah, the only drawback to this is, like, that 1/1 lives now, so I guess to trade off with the second half of Harvest Golem. But
It's not even doing that. I think the Harvest Golem's getting hero powered.
it's like it's so bad to not have the huge board lead early as the rogue
Oh, wow.
player.
Oh my.
Because
Will
how
he
can
play
you-
the Ancient of Lore now, you think?
Uh,
Even though if it goes
No.
down to the knife?
No.
No, he'll play the.
No, I think he deals with the board as is. Like, he leaves his 1/1 alive, so he has to use a weapon on something crappy.
He wants to get 1/1s out of that innervate when he plays Violet Teacher.
Yeah.
Now, the fact that the Druid deck has the lead on board early here makes it almost impossible for Lothar to win, because now he's basically trying to slow down the Druid deck since the Druid deck has the lead, which will drag the game out, and the Rogue deck's probably not going to win that fight because it doesn't have access to cards like Ancient Lore. Its top decks are generally going to be weaker later in the game.
Well,
He has the
He's gonna
Junior
clear
Ancient
now.
Allure, the Drake.
You know?
Which we know is going to die to Wrath.
So what's the play here? Azure Drake or
Hey,
Thanos into Azure Drake?
You have to play Azure Drake. Azure Drake, kill the 2/4. It's like, it's a really rough spot to be in, honestly.
Alright, how does the craziness get going here?
Yeah, this is about to be dirty. Violet
Yeah.
Teacher, Coin Wrath. Probably
Innervate.
Innervate Hero Power just so you can Savage Roar, right? Like,
Okay.
what are the odds? I mean, you draw like Blade Flurry. Most rogue decks play at least one. So I guess you might want to play around that. And he did end up innervating for the Hero Power. It's interesting. I guess this also lets him keep a 1/1. So
Yeah.
Alright, we're all in on Lothar not having the AoE.
Yeah, so
But he
this
doesn't.
is lethal.
Yep.
Okay, what do you do now? If your name is Lothar.
Draw backstab.
Go to options and
No.
concede.
Oh, no
Yeah.
backstab.
No
This is
backstab.
With backstab, he could have killed 3 of them. I know that's in every deck.
Yeah.
But no backstab was drawn, of course.
Wow.
And Lothar just, just the previous game learned that there's 2 Savage Roars in the deck.
Yep. Yeah, that's a rough
Not
one.
nice.
The Druids
Well,
are
he
performing.
he can kill only one, I think.
Yeah.
There's no way to kill more.
The
Yeah.
Druids are performing surprisingly well this tournament.
Yeah, he can kill 1. If you drew a backstab, he could kill 3.
Yeah.
This guy's toast.
And that's game.
And that's game, and Lothar just shy of the money. LYNESSA.
I
Because our
want
first
the
player-
reaction. Savage Roar is being played. The
Yeah,
creatures are being
it's-
clicked one at a time towards Lothar's face. Oh, and the headphones come off.
And Manor Claw also just happened.
At
Oh,
least
let's
he gets
see
it.
that board.
Manor
Oh,
Claw,
look at
man.
those guys.
Wow. So another of our seeds falls before reaching the top.
This was actually the first money match that we casted. This is
Yeah,
for top
pretty
8.
much. For
and,
top 8, yeah,
if you
and
make top
LYNESSA
8, the lowest you can go home with is 500 bucks.
bucks.
Is
Yeah,
it
that's
bucks
not-
or euros?
Not pretty shabby. Bucks. It's bucks.
It's the bucks.
Is the bucks.
Okay. Oh, that's not quite as good as euros, but
Yeah,
money's
it's
money.
Not as good as Euros indeed, but
Yeah.
still. It's
Well.
pretty good. Not to leave home empty-handed.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
something to show for it, for this trip here to Bucharest. And gonna have LYNESSA joining us in just a moment. I'm gonna go grab him.
Okay.
Can't feel too bad about that if you're Lothar, though. Still get to enjoy Bucharest for a week or so and
I mean,
see the city and
yeah, I
stuff.
guess.
But yeah, it's.
I mean, I'd imagine the way he lost is pretty much the inverse of how you lost. It's just
Yeah,
the
it's
opponent draws cards to kill you instantly,
Yeah.
rather than you not drawing yours.
yeah, it's like a very standard game. Just
Yeah.
got outpaced early.
Welcome.
Hey.
Hi.
I'll get
Hey,
that mic a little
everybody.
closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lessa just played Token Druid, right? Against
Yeah.
against Lothar.
Yeah.
Pretty happy about that win. In the money now, which is
Yeah,
nice.
I'm very happy about that win.
What'd you think about those games?
I have a very good hand versus Hunter because the matchup is 50-50,
Yeah.
I think. So I have a really good hand to beat him. And the second matchup versus Rogue, I think Token is good versus
Mhm.
Tempo Rogue,
Yeah.
and I have a pretty solid hand.
Yeah.
So
From our perspective, we thought that Lothar made a little bit of a misplay, not Leroying you in the first game.
If he Leroy'd Harvest Golem on turn 4, he
Yeah.
just hero powered on turn 4 and didn't do anything else. He could have Leroy'd into Harvest Golem, and then that sets up the Unleash for next
Yeah.
turn.
okay.
But if you
Understand.
did the Savage Roar, Coin Savage Roar, you
Yeah.
would have been at 2, and you could have 100% killed him with the...
I think I made the mistake.
yeah. So
yeah.
you gave him, I think, 4 turns.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think about it after,
I
and
see.
it's a really.
Tough
a
guy.
But
really
you win,
mistake.
so who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You played well. You both played well.
How has the Druid deck done for you? Has it been very kind to the tournament so far?
The Token Druid
Yeah.
is very kind, and I also play Shaman too,
Okay.
and my 2 decks are pretty solid for the moment.
Good. All right. Well, you won $500, and it's only up from here. They can't take that away from you.
Yeah.
I don't think. No, they
No.
can't take it away from
Okay.
you. Okay. So congratulations, and we'll see if you rack in any more bills.
Thanks.
Definitely. Good luck.
We're gonna take a break.
rest of them.
All right. So we'll be back in 5. Round of 8 coming up. Good stuff.